Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tony Santillan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now at the plate is Josh Naylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Stepping in now, Aaron Bracho, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Harold.
Next to stand in is Harold Ramirez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Bobby Bradley. Very weakly on the ground. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Trevor Stephan will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Malik.
Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
The batter will be Shogo Akiyama as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Smith stands at second with no outs. Got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in the back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Tapped up the first baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Jonathan India digging in now. Popped him up. Arias has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arias has a play, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nolan Jones as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Smith. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Oscar Mercado digging in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Santillan is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
In the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Gabriel Arias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hit in the air out to center field. Senzel will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Kyle Farmer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And there's ball 1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, number 28.
Stepping in next, number 28. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here comes the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Arias has got it, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 2 full. Louisville's out in front here, 3-0. So now to the plate, Rene Rivera comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Rene Rivera.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense
0-1
better
the
get
count.
it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Connor Maribel. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way to short. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Next up is Aaron Bracho. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bats lead it 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
The left fielder, Malik.
Now the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. Hit out towards second. And that's the first down.
The designated hitter, number 4, Shogo Akiyama.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Shogo Akiyama. First offering.
That's the ball.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike.
Stepping in once again is Mike Moustakas. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
One-0 count. Here it is. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up for the track to the wall. Adios, pelota. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Number 44.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Mercado gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1. Digging in will be Harold
Leading off for
Ramirez
Columbus,
as we begin the top of the
right
4th.
fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Bobby Bradley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Nolan Jones. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Smith comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
So next to hit is Oscar Mercado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan India.
The third baseman, Jonathan India.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next to hit is Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Hey!
The 0-1. India aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Farmer.
Standing in now, Kyle Farmer, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a ground ball to third, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Freeman.
And now here is Mike Freeman, grounded out in his last at bat. First offering.
Aye.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 28.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, number 28. As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Bracho will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Louisville's out in front here, 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. First delivery to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Line hard deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Rene Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Smith. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Into the box, Connor Maribel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To plate now, Aaron Bracho, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey! Ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Senzel falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Now it'll be Harold Ramirez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. The Bats lead it 5-3. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Malik Smith.
The left fielder, Malik.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Please.
Eli Morgan now takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Eli Morgan.
So now to the plate, Shogo Akiyama, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. The 3-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Malik.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Smith on third. Akiyama stands at second. No outs. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First delivery to him.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1, here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Second and third here, one man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless. Next to hit, Jonathan India. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Bradley. No hits to this point.
Bobby Bradley.
First pitch on its way. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Wind up and the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. And now Nolan Jones, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And that misses inside, 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So here is Oscar Mercado. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes,
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Jones ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. And the deficit is down to only one now.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Carson Fulmer, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 41, Carson Fulmer.
Standing in now, Gabriel Arias, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Mercado leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. From the stretch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in is Rene Rivera. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. Strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Connor Maribel waits on deck. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
At the plate now is Connor Maribel, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Bases are loaded with only one out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to bat, Nick Senzel. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
The center fielder, Nick Senzel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Down and away, ball one. Fouled away. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Mike Freeman. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
That's out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
That's ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 28. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Now here's the first offering. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. Louisville's out in front here, 5-4. Philip Deal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Philip Deal.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under.
1-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Skied down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Aaron Bracho standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit hard up the middle. Fielded by Moustakas. And there's 1 away. So stepping in is Harold Ramirez, a potential tying run for him at third base. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Count remains at 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Bobby Bradley.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bobby Bradley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball one, no play.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
One ball, one
He
strike.
struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Malik Smith.
The left fielder, Malik.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Shogo Akiyama. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair,
inside,
and you
ball
could
two.
have some problems.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Count full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high
batter,
piece of
number
cheese,
9.
swung at and
Second
missed.
baseman.
That pitch looks so
Right.
inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he lays off a
Count 1-0.
fastball too low for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Ryan Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Ryan Hendricks.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Jones.
The third baseman, Nolan Jones.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is there, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
So now here is Gabriel Arias. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Rene Rivera would be next. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Rene Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That's inside. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Late that time for a strike.
2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Farmer gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Bats lead it 5-4. Kyle Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle Nelson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Next it'll be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Now the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Two and one. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Jonathan India. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Flying towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 2-0 now.
That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. There's one.
Well, he showed right
Now
there why
batting,
he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Next, here is Kyle Farmer. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here's a look over to first,
Hey,
and he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Freeman.
Standing in now, Mike Freeman, as it's grounded sharply to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Louisville's out in front here, 5-4. Amir Garrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Amir Garrett.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Connor Maribel.
The left fielder, Connor Maribel.
The set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Naylor. He doubled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Ready now is Aaron Bracho. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Louisville Bats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tony Santillan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Trevor Stephan was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Amir Garrett hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bats. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Clippers. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.